I know the game is completed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go poop.
2,000 years later.
Feel 5 pounds lighter. Well, now that I've done finished pooping, let's see what's on TV. I hope nothing bad has happened. Nothing ominous about that.
It appears our city is under attack. At 5 this morning, an explosion. Hundreds of early morning commuters and station staff are reportedly dead. Reports that the explosion was a terror attack have been confirmed. Gang warfare is escalating, such as the burner.
Oh my god, this world has gone to chaos. In the urban city of America. Ooh! What the hell was that? Urban Chaos Riot response. Might as well play it to see what it's all about. I mean, the world has gone to hell anyways.
Just like a man, I am immune to the disease that's inside you.
Must say, the music is very beautiful. It's so American and patriotic. It also makes me want to grab my gun. As a matter of fact, where is it? Oh, there you are. Looks like I found my gun. Let me just quickly reload it. Let me just. There you go. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, and last but not least, 6. Now, who's going to feel my wrath? Look at this. How about this teddy bear? Well, it's an elephant really, but no technicalities here. Time for it to die. Ugh. Oh, right. Forgot about this. Yeah. There you go, and well, it's a prop, guys, no worries. This little elephant is not gonna get it anyway, so wait, hold up, aren't I forgetting something? Wait, what? This game is made by Rocksteady, the same developers that made Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Origins. Wait, not that one. That was made by a different developer, so let's get away from that. Ooh, and Batman Arkham Knight. Yeah, so they made a trilogy of Batman. Cool, I guess. Alright, now this game is set in fictional America and is getting attacked by a notorious gang who call themselves burners because they like to burn things. A lot, quite actually. But came out of nowhere and started attacking everyone they see, from civilians, police, medic and firefighters. However, there are not much for our protagonist Nick Mason, who has to stop them by the millions and reclaim his city. Yeah, okay, I might have exaggerated here. But isn't it a bit harsh to send one man to face an entire army? I mean, I haven't even started the mission yet, but let's find out.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is Lanny York for Channel 7 News. It appears our city is under attack. At 5 this morning, an explosion ripped through Grand Plaza Station. Hundreds of early morning commuters and station staff are reportedly dead, and many more are wounded. Reports that the explosion was a terror attack have been confirmed. Two separate Middle Eastern extremist fundamentalist groups are claiming responsibility.
You know what? It's always the Middle Eastern that are capable of doing such things.
In an emergency meeting this morning, government officials have decided to increase the city's lockdown with a strict curfew and immediate no-go areas. It appears gang warfare is escalating with groups such as the Burners, which reportedly has 200 members and is growing.
200 members? Why is the city in turmoil? I mean, you got the police there already. I mean, they should handle the situation quite easily. But, I mean, whatever.
We have not seen T-Zero, the new multi-million-dollar riot response unit. However, a military insider tells Channel 7 News that T-Zero is ready to hit the streets later today. Each T-Zero enforcer has what amounts to military status with upgraded weapons. That includes the controversial RP-0 pistol. As you may know, T-Zero doesn't have much public support. Most residents think the unit is an expensive PR campaign to boost the mayor's image.
I guess. I mean, T-Zero are the next big thing, considering that they are a multi-million-dollar organization now.
We're getting reports that Hope Street Police Station is under attack by armed terrorists. That station is where T-Zero is temporarily based. This is T-Zero's first real test. We'll have more on this and other late-breaking details later. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
Well, now that the news is finally over, I guess it's time to play the game now, isn't it? Now, the mission starts as you quickly rush towards the scene as the Burners are trying to destroy the armed truck with meat cleavers. I guess? I don't know. Now, as you can see, the police station is being overrun by Burners because they're trying to rescue someone in the cell block, and it's your job to stop them by any means. Once you kill everyone outside and in the parking lot, you're introduced to your sweet sidekick, the Riot Shield. Not only that, but you get a stun gun that can incapacitate enemies. Once you grab your things and run outside, the firefighter will assist you throughout this section. As you can see, you can give orders to tell him what to do. For example, putting out the fire, opening doors, / barricaded doors, and so on and so forth. Oh no! The path has been blocked by intense and focused heat. What do I do?
Use that shield of yours to get past the flame.
Well, that was easy. I mean, I didn't know the Riot Shield can withstand that type of heat, but I'm not complaining. Continue forward and you'll meet a medic. She tells you that she can heal you, but you can only do so 3 times per mission, which isn't too much of a big deal if you use it wisely. With that being said, you move along the locker room, try to get to the cell block, but the gang leader is in your way. The best way to deal with him is to stun him. Doing so will grant you emergency missions, but killing him will not. And you have to do this in some missions, but I'll get to that one later. Now, a burner called Estevez is holding a police hostage, but to be honest, it's not that difficult because you can block with your shield, wait for him to reload and shoot when you have to. You gotta do it a couple of times. Anyways, saving the hostage will result in a slow motion, as the enemy can fall into whatever death trap they have behind them. Could have done it better myself. And with that done, mission complete now. Oh shit.
This is Channel 7 News.
Oh, what now?
This is Lanny York for Channel 7 News. It was one of the worst attacks to date by gangs. Hope Street Police Station and the emergency workers stationed there survived an all-out assault last month. T-Zero assisted officers in defending the station and made many of the 56 arrests that day. One of the gang's most notorious leaders, Estevez, was killed.
I know, I was there. Wait, how can I be there if I'm right here in my home? Man, watching this news is really weird.
The Civil Defense Committee has confirmed that recent multi-gang attacks are fully organized and coordinated. The police investigation into the gangs and their members has been kept highly confidential. Investigators have not released any of the gangs' identities or objectives, but these gangs have shown they are an army on a mission. Several large corporations are aiding police by notifying them of any suspicious employees or employee actions. These companies include the accounts giant PPS, the removal firm Shifted, and the energy conglomerate Shiny Energy. 34 arrests have been made so far based on tips from these employers. Many employees are being questioned after homemade weapons and explosives were found on company premises. If you suspect someone you know to be a gang member, please contact your local police department. Meanwhile, the new Riot response unit T0 has been deemed a partial success. In just 1 month, T0 has made more than 90 gang-related arrests. And last month, more than 200 people with ties to gang. That's the highest figure since 2002.
And also the highest kill count. What, didn't you see how many people I just killed?
Nick Mason, who's a T0 enforcer, has been dubbed the Angel of Hope Street by local police for his work in defending the station.
Well, at least I know the protagonist looks like a generic white super soldier. Now I will repeat myself because the mission objectives are very similar and I don't want to sound repetitive saying the same thing over and over again. So instead I'm just going to give you a little taste of what the other missions are about. Now what I was talking about repetition is you can see a lot in mission 2. You kill bad guys, find gang leader, rescue civilian and save the hostages. And that is the same in all except the final mission. Now the game gives you option to play on 3 difficulties: Rookie, which is the easy mode, Veteran, which is the normal, and Elite, which is the hard mode. Now there is one more hidden, but you have to complete the game to unlock the last difficulty, called Terror mode. Now the emergency missions are different, right? In which is a race against the clock, looking for VIP through halls of enemies, which can be frustrating because you can't heal and you have to strategize your next move, especially on the hardest difficulty. Trust me, I know. The mission starts by giving you a prototype weapon such as automatic shotgun and assault rifle, and when you finish the mission you get to keep them forever. There are also 6 more emergency missions in the game. The last 2 will result in you completely upgrading your weapons to Mark III shotgun and Mark III assault rifles. But if you ask me, the hardest one was the sewers. However, I don't want to focus on emergency missions right now, so let's move on. You know what? I'm just gonna turn the TV off now and focus on the gameplay because the news is quite distracting. The reason why I do that is because each mission starts with a news broadcast. Oh. I just realized I just turned my TV off. Shit. For the next mission, the gang has burned up the whole street and it's up to you to save whoever's trapped inside. The mission objective is the same. However, you get a new equipment called thermal breathers. When equipped, you can go through the flaming buildings without suffocating and have thermal imaging, in which somewhat useful. I mean, you can see enemies through the black smoke, but it's hard to see the surroundings, so it's best to take it off and use a flashlight and swap in between. Another cool thing you get introduced in this level is a backdraft door. You know what, for this part I'm gonna need my phone, so just give me a second. Alright, let me just put this down. So basically, imagine that you're in a room that's on fire, that has little to no oxygen left, and your door is closed, and someone from the outside that has basically all the oxygen are outside of the door, right? And they open it, and when the oxygen meets with the fire here that has little to no oxygen, when the oxygen and the fire meet together, it creates a combustion. I don't know if I said that right, but basically you open a door when there's little to no oxygen inside the room, you're gonna be toast. That's it. That was a lot of explaining to do. See, and who says video game can't teach you anything? Let me test something out with my shield. Honestly, what is this shield made out of? Oh my god, I'm a stone cold killer. Next is City Hall. Not much here, but you can ride a helicopter and mow down enemies with a minigun. Oh, and you can stop a rocket launcher at point blank range with your riot shield. I guess. Eastside Dockyard. Again, not much here, but I did die for the first time.
Yeah, fuck you, Mr. T0.
Alright man, chill. What the hell did I do to you?
They're all over the place now. They came from nowhere. I got here over the container. Come on.
What? I gotta start again? Oh god. Luckily you can skip the cutscenes and the checkpoint are quite forgiving, so it's not all that bad. But that's completely different on the harder difficulties. Oh my god, this next one I hated when I was a kid. You start on a casual train ride, but no one sees or hears the hidden bomb, and it unfortunately blows up. Jesus, that was brutal as but the frustrating part is that you have to protect both the medic and the train conductor from gang members by going back and forth, whilst another train ambushes you from out of nowhere. When all that's over and the train crashes, of course you're alive, but by then you have to protect another medic, in which I failed a couple of times, but eventually got through it all. Okay, I pushed myself through what's behind this door. Now how the hell am I supposed to know the hostage was behind that door? To be honest, I just find it funny now. Frank's auto part. Again, not much here, but the hostage takedown is quite hilarious.
Try, you bastard!
Next is Foreshore Plaza. I think I said it right. Anyways, you have to save his sergeant Adam Wolf, who has been kidnapped, but him getting kidnapped is his specialty anyway, so it doesn't matter. The mission is also one of the tough ones, as enemies now have assault rifles and now more aggressive, as if you hold your shield for long enough they can run up to you and kick you out of the way, leaving you vulnerable. But if you kick enough, you can shoot them to slow them down. But don't panic, as you can easily die as well. Angel Heights. I like this level. Again, another challenging mission to go through. As you start the mission, you see that they now have a minigun of their own and a riot shield with the magnum that can be a pain in the backside, especially when you're bombarded in the parking lot.
Yeah, you fucking bastard! You're gonna pay! I'm gonna fuck you up! I'm gonna fuck your family up! When I find your mother, she's gonna pay! I'm gonna cut the bitch! Cut her up! Make her bleed! Make her scream! You'll see, you fucking big bastard! Now that really is zero tolerance.
Anyways, through all that trouble, you find the enemy base as they're trying to set off a WMD and destroy the whole city. So here it's all on the line, as every variety of enemy trying to stop you moving forward. With the new addition, the grenade launcher dude, who can be annoying but quite slow at reloading. So with quick reaction, you can shoot him down and you have no issues arriving at the bomb site, killing all that's in your way. You see the bomb suspending above and have to find a control panel to bring it back down again, so that you can deactivate the bomb. As you press the button to lower the bomb, your partner Adam Wolf, who joins you through the second half of the mission, gets kidnapped again. And guess who has to save him? Yeah, me. After that, Wolf tries to deactivate the bomb, but has a predicament between blue and red, but chooses blue because it's the eyes of his mother. And with that, we manage to save the world. It's finally over. You know what? I like seeing the progression of the enemies. As first you start seeing them with molotovs, meat cleavers, shotguns, but then as you continue towards story, they start to upgrade themselves with military weapons, and you know, instead of them just standing there waiting to get shot, they're actually a bit more tactic with themselves, so I kinda like that. But you know what? It's finished, it's over, that's it, I'm done. Over, good, thank God, done. Oh my user. Wait, what? I thought we just stopped them. You seen the end credits, right? So what's all this now? Well, apparently there are 2 more missions at the end of the credits. First one is an emergency mission, standard really, just save the VIP. The second one is called the safe house. Okay, so we got rid of him. So why do we have one last mission then? You know what, if we're gonna finish this, might as well do it properly. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Everything went wrong. The gang ambushes you at your apartment whilst you're wearing your everyday clothes and you don't have your standard gear, leaving you vulnerable. But luckily, you stash some weapons in the drawers of your apartment and you don't have your trusted riot shield no more. I guess I'll take his. Now that the place is burning up in flames, you'll have to head towards the roof of your apartment. As you get a call from your teammate, you find out that the leader is hiding in the meat factory. Now that you know his location, you quickly dispatch all the enemies that are on the roof and head toward the meat factory by falling through the windows. Once inside, it's very hard to see because of the mist, but a police give you a thermal breather allowing you to see through the mist, and then finally you meet the leader who is hiding behind a hostage. But a couple of shots and he falls right down into the meat hook as it's moving slowly towards the meat grinder, and
No! Please! No! No! No!
well, that's that then, finally. So, does this game have post gameplay? Yeah. As I said earlier when I was talking about the difficulty, when you complete the final mission, you unlock Terror Mode, giving you the ability to collect medals. As is seen when you finish a mission, you are granted with the medal by doing a certain type of objectives, such as number of headshots, using stun gun, not using checkpoint or dying, and collecting 5 gang members masks on each level, which can be tedious on emergency missions with the timed objective and all. Luckily you can get them separate, and when you get all the medals you unlock certain type of upgrades such as smoke grenade, stun gun, ammo capacity, extra damage, body armor, stun gun and pistol upgrades, and grenade pouches. But when you collect mostly all of the medals, you'll unlock infinite ammo for your shotgun, assault rifle and your pistol. And collecting all of the medals will unlock the most powerful weapon in the game. And what's that, I wonder? It's the minigun, replacing it with the pistol, I think. So all in all, it's a good game, short, a lot of action, and has replay value, resulting in playing the game just a little bit longer. Now I would recommend this game to someone as well who has the PlayStation 2, but you know, it's very hard to find those nowadays. Now let's see if there's anything on the news.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is Lanny York reporting for Channel 7 News. In our top story, T-Zero hero Nick Mason fought off an unexpected, vicious and vengeful attack from Shift-It's terrorist elite. The battle was at his safe house uptown. Emergency services have swarmed the area and successfully defeated the gangs once and for all. Well, thousands of people are returning to rebuild their homes and their lives. The many months of inner-city war have taken huge physical and emotional toll. Mayor Riot inspired residents by saying, "Our city will rebuild, not only with bricks, but with a stronger bond between those who live. It'll take months for us to repair our city, but our spirit is resolute, and our freedom burns brightly in our hearts and in our minds." We would like to take a moment to remember the emergency service crews and T-Zero members who gave their lives to protect our liberty. Without these brave souls, none of us would be free. If you would like to extend your own words of gratitude to Nick Mason and all the other brave heroes and their families, please contact us here at Channel 7. This is Lanny York signing off. Channel 7, as always, will be first for news in your city. Thank you and good night.
Finally, the chaos is now over. Well, that was my review of Urban Chaos Riot Response. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and all that stuff. I'll see you in the next video, so bye. Well, it's a good thing that no one suspected me of anything. Now it's time for me to create my own chaos. Give me a second, guys. Why won't this thing work? Oh, alright. Oh, done it, guys. Let's create chaos, I guess. Ooh.